Hey everybody, and welcome to the chat. Actually, we're in the wrong stream here, aren't we? Yeah, I've had a few technical hiccups at the beginning, so sorry about that, everybody. Just the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, had to set up a new stream. Check homepage, I guess. That's a new stream. Yeah, just way it goes sometimes. So welcome everybody. Kryptonite Show in the house. We finally got online, and good to be here. Good to be here. That's all I can say. We've got some turning in the markets on PulseChain. That's going to be pretty good, right? That's going to be pretty good. So enjoying that. I'm just trying to find the link actually to the new show. We've got a lot of people over on the other one. So there we go. Let's post that in the chat there. Bam. All right. So bam. All right. I think that's fine. So if you're over on Superman Crypto or PulseChain X, just hit the new just hit the homepage and you'll see the new live show on there. So hit that up if you're over there. All right. That saves me having to switch around. So just hit the homepage there and jump on board. All right. Wookie says blame it on the mouse. Yeah. No, can't do that. But welcome everybody. Welcome. Everyone made it over. Now let's go to the homepage and let's see what that looked like on X. Let's see if we got two shows showing up or one. Bullish. We think we got. Let's push this one. We're going to pin that one and replace the other one, and see how we get on there. So don't forget to repost the show, of course. We're going to delete that last one. I see that it did play, but we're going to delete that. Bam. And yeah, smash the likes. All right, so let's share show on X. That'd be great. Let me know in the chat there what you guys are looking at the moment. There's a lot of meme coins running, a lot of the Rack and Rochelle, little puppy dogs running, and who else? Liberty Swap got their stuff running as well. So that's all happening at the moment. Definitely smash the show out there. Share the show on X. Let's see who else. We've got Derek in the house from Rhinify. Big shout out to the Rhinify team. Boy, they've got a big event counting down. Probably just over a day to go for their recharge cycle. And man, with the market just turning, even on a lazy Sunday in the United States, could end up playing very well, Derek. So big shout out. And I really appreciate Derek coming on, giving us a big rundown of Rhinify the other day with Crypto Paradise. That was really special and did a great job. So big shout out there, Derek. Yeah, recharge cycle about to happen. That I guess Rhinify is going to have some exciting moon tokenomics. Definitely is pretty special the way they've set it up. I like it. I like it a lot. We got Wookie in the house there. Good to see you. Brendan says, "Did you sleep in super?" Yeah, I did actually. It was a bit rough night. I had a bit of rough night, and then I get onto the stream, and then I was having technical difficulties as well. So it was a double whammy. But hey, look, we're positive because crypto's fun, so we'll continue on. Woogie says, "Blame it on the mouse." Yeah, blame it on the mouse. Yes, sir, says Derek. Yes, sir. That's true. We got a Cue Baller in the house as well. Good morning, all. Good morning, all, and welcome. All right, so we're going to get into the markets. I guess I'm going to have to set up properly, though. Let's see, what do I need to do? And let's see, we're going to go for that one. I guess so. Let's try and add in some background and do it live. Do it live. All right. So that's pretty much it. Let's jump away and we're going to get into the crypto markets. We're going to have the small view or the big view. That's the question. And let's switch over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. On 3 or on after 3? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right. There we go. Such a drama queen here. Just such a drama queen. All right. So let's jump over to what we've got. We got the crypto markets at the moment. We got the market cap 3.77 trillion. Remember, we were over 4 trillion, so we're down 2.1%. We've got 17,893 coins. Let's look at Bitcoin at the moment, 114,177. So just cooling off before it makes that next big push. And we're up 1.8%. So it's nice to see that on a lazy Sunday too. That's bodes very well for the week ahead. Ethereum at the moment is how's Ethereum looking? Should we go full mode? Let's try full mode. Let's risk it. Actually, it looks all right. Actually, it looks all right on the screen, doesn't it? We've got Ethereum at $3,495, up 4.2%. We've got XRP up 7.7%. Really nice move there at $2.94. We got BNB up 2.7% at $751. Solana up 3.9%, $161. We got Lido and USDC sitting there, of course. Tron at number 9 is up 1.9% at 32.7 cents. And then Doge at number 10 is up 5.5%. So that's kind of where we're at the market. So we're actually pretty good. We were hoping for a good Sunday rather than a lazy or down Sunday. And we've got it. We've got the crypto turning. So that's really cool to see that on a Sunday. Bodes well for us. Now, best performer over the last 24 hours has been Doge, number 10, up 5.6%. Over the last week, the best has been Tron, up 2.3%. That is the best performer in the last week. Let's jump over to the top 100. We've got Story IP, which has been a top performer, up 10.4%. Tunchain from Telegram, up 5.3%. And we've got XDC Network. That is up 3.1% for the week at number 3. And then we've got Tron and Ethna there just sitting in behind. So not a lot of action in the top 100 over last week, is it, based on these percentages after that pullback, right? So top gainers in the 1,000. We've got Momo Fun, Messier, and Annie Grok Companion. We've had Annie Grok Companion there before. I think we may even have Mono Fun before, but let's have a quick look at them quickly. Number 923 is Momo Fun, and that has been around since the 3rd of August. So it's only just launched like yesterday. So that's a brand new coin. So you might want to check that out because maybe there's a lot of upside there. And that is on the BNB BSC chain. Pretty cool. So Momo Fun. Let's have a quick check it out. Just a new launch. Maybe starting off low and maybe ratchet up. Definitely a meme coin. Is it going to show up? There we go. Pumping meme. There we are. In progress. So they seem to hold a whole ton of. It's a bit like Pump Fund or something. Launch. Any of the launch token sites that we've seen with memes. So pretty much that's pretty early. Maybe it will take off. Maybe you're going to get on early and you can go, hey, I saw that on the Kryptonite show and only just launched and it had a nice little, where did it start off at? 1,600 for a penny, now at 4,200 for a penny. So maybe we've got onto something new, big there. Maybe that is Momo Fun on a deck screen at number 923. There we go. Let's see what else we got. We got... I don't know how big the community is. Got to do usual due diligence, but we've got Messier sitting at there as well on top gainers. A quick look at that. It's number 705. It's been around probably a lot longer. Not much. Oh, yeah, quite longer. Was that 3 years? June 15. It was sitting there at how many zeros is that? 6 zeros, 55. It's now at 4 zeros, 64. That's on Ethereum there. And some of you may have already played around with this because it's been around for a while. So we're going to look at the app. Messier there. Some Messier ecosystem. Click here to start. We'll do that. Bam. M87 token, Messier token system. Not quite sure what we got there. I got a DAO and a hub, innovation hub. They got anonymous transactions, otherwise that's pretty popular. Richard would like that. Peer-to-peer exchange as well. So they've got a few things there and a whole ton of utility partners. And AI partners as well now. Wow, okay, so much bigger there and integration partners. All right, so that is Messier. And that is, it's on the rise, I guess. Pretty rough volatility. You got to ride the train. Ride the plane. It's more like a plane. It's going up and down. So that's pretty much it on Messier. And of course, we've seen Annie Grok Companion before, but we're going to have a quick look at it one more time. It's been a little while there. Number 857, up 138%. And of course, look at that volatility. That's a dream. Was it a dream trade? Trading that up and down, I guess. It's on Solana chain. And it's been around since 15th of July this year. So it's only been around, 3 weeks. And it is doing pretty well. So let's have a quick look at Annie Companion. It's probably some sort of AI girl or something like that. Let's have a look. Just can't remember. We looked at it already. So Annie Grok Companion loading. Enter. All right, let's do it. Let's do the damage. Little weird sort of... it's not quite Japanese anime or something, but it's... sort of stuff they like in like South Korea and places like that, don't they? They like the sort of cute little thing there. Cute mode. Check your companion mode. Anify yourself. Well, cute mode. We'll go for cute mode. So probably the more safe option. And that's it there. So you guys can check it out. This is the sort of thing that Elon Musk would look at. Yeah, it's got Elon Musk, picture of Elon. So Elon's pushing all this stuff these days. So that is Annie Companion. So getting a bit of love there. Now, these sort of things are kind of trending, right? These sort of things. We'll keep a lookout for that. It's got a 40 million market right now, sitting at number 857, and there's probably going to be quite a low competition in that space, right? and Elon Musk is there as well. So at the moment, we got market cap 3.78 trillion, 70,900 coins almost, and Bitcoin they're sitting 114,365. But what we care more about is actually the new Bitcoin, which is Ethereum apparently, and that is 3,515. That's up 4.2%. So we're still down about $260 from the break-even price for the PulseChain sacrifice. That's kind of where we are right now with the markets there. That's going to lead us into PulseChain, Pulse gains, and I'm glad to report. I'm glad to report that the markets have turned green again, and that is they fell back a little bit more than some people would have liked through some of the supports, but they have started to move back up, and that's very, very exciting. In fact, we're not too far away from the downward trend breaking. It looks like it might take a little bit longer, but we had another day on the weekly. We'll probably check that out too when we get to it. But we're probably just sitting on the top, just sitting on that line, or just under at that moment. So we'll keep a lookout. But maybe tomorrow we will break free and finally get that final breakout on a daily chart there for entering the new week, I guess. We'll talk about more of that when I get the chart up. It's probably easier to explain. Definitely smash the likes, Q-Baller says. And we've got Frank White, bang, bang, Pulse gain. Well, Frank White got a big shout out for his PulseChain ecosystem website, the PLS start from Xavier, the new big influencer covering PulseChain with almost 500,000 followers. So well done to Frank White. A nice little publication there. You can't sort of, almost beat that sort of new market too. New market, new people, isn't it, Frank? So it's not just the PulseChainers, which is great to do, but actually bringing in new people. So he's got a whole new audience getting accustomed to PulseChain, which is pretty exciting. And I don't know how many no corners in there, but there's probably a lot of no corners. So that's introducing a lot of people to the PulseChain. So Frank White, you did pretty well there. Pretty well. Congratulations. All right, so let's jump over to the PulseChain, day 815. We're sitting at quadruple 0446, up 8% right now. So yeah, boy, that is pretty cool. We'll take that and really enjoy that. So I think we got Sean in house there. Let's pump. Let's absolutely pump it. It's going to be a magical day. I can see it right now. You guys can feel it, and if you can hear it. So yeah, that's it. That's it. We're starting to pick up the pace in the show now. We're starting to pick up the pace. Yeah, we're going to move on. We're going to get PulseX right now. Oh, PulseX. PulseX. Oh, my gosh. And we got a title. Remember the title of the video? Unity upcoming launch. And, of course, Turbo 20x PulseX burn, guys. This is awesome. This is awesome. PulseX, if it wasn't already good enough, is about to get a protocol called Unity that is going to supercharge a 20x burn rate. And it's a burn rate, remember. So all the size of that magnitude depends on the volume, but the burn rate is 20x with the buy and burn with current volumes, or at least recent volumes we've seen on PulseX. So this is mega, guys. PulseX is about to get a shot in the arm, and that's coming up. So we're going to talk about that soon when we get up to Unity and Taurus, of course. So that's going to be pretty cool. We got PulseX currently at quadruple 0358, up 10.6%. And yeah, we're going to have a buy and burn at the moment of 7.54%. So that's really starting to track up. That buy and burn is slowly sneaking up there. And of course, we've got incentive token there, $1.97. The way I look, just before we get on, the way I look at the buy and burn on PulseX, obviously, Unity is coming along. It's going to supercharge that, plus other protocols. There's other protocols also going to help. Anything that sort of supply syncs PulseX uses it and pushes demand on, all helps, right? All adds to that price pressure moving forward. But the buy and burn is also one of those key mechanisms, just sitting in the background, just slowly, buying up and then burning coins, buying up and burning coins, just sitting there. And so when we get some momentum on in the charts, it's just helping us along, right? Just helping us along, buy and burn. So, and then when things aren't so good, it's buying and burning. It's kind of cool like that. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels like it's so close. Says Sean. Yeah. Very, very cool. Now I'm hearing, on that point, Sean, I'm hearing some, other influencers, small, medium, and big, starting to really get excited about where PulseChain is going. I think they're all starting to see that sentiment change, and we can all see it in the charts. We can sort of feel it. So I think we're going to make it. It's going to be really good. That's an understatement, of course. And then someone's going to, every time I do an understatement, everyone jumps in and goes, "Are you kidding me?" It's gonna be life changing, dude. Anyway, we got looking forward to Unity, says Cuballer. Absolutely, it's gonna be great. We're going to talk about that later on. Sean says, listen to a stream on YouTube this morning. Sounds exciting. Yeah. You're probably talking about cryptographics. Yeah. They did a stream just early, about an hour ago or so. NBA in the house there. Let's go, Superman. Hey, NBA. Great to see you. Young Buck in the house. Yeet is mooning today. Yeah, Yeet's looking hot too. Hey, look, there's a lot of cool projects. I mean, we just talked about RhinoFi at the top there with the charging cycle within about a day away. We've got Yeet out there. Such a clean meme coin, such a cool meme coin. The chart looks legitly up and to the right, and it seems like there's a great bunch of people as part of that team. So yeah, Yeet man, the guys are looking hot. So well done to you guys. And I went into the Yeet Telegram, I think it was last night, and just such a supportive community in there. It's just really great tone, really great tone. So well done to Yeet. If you haven't checked out Yeet meme, check it out. The chart's looking pretty incredible as well. All right, so we've got a Centum token there, $1.97, up 6.84%. And then we've got Hex at the moment up 12.1%, I should say, at 1.18 cents. And eHex there sitting at 0.2 of a penny. So we're getting a nice little move on Hex as well. And this is leading the pack. So let's see how we are 7 days in. And you can see that we're green pretty much. And most of that is from today, apart from Hex. Apart from PulseX, I guess, to some degree. All right, so let's go to the gas prices. We're sitting at 1.2 million beats, 2 cents for a PulseX swap, so pretty cheap to do business. We've got 50,831 values, pretty similar to the last 2 days. And then the bridge, of course, we're watching that. That's the heartbeat of PulseChain. That's up quite nicely. I think we were sitting, about 101.6 million yesterday. Looks like we're at 103.3. So, we're up 1.7, something like that from yesterday. So it's kind of cool. And EX, of course, contributing to that pretty nicely. All right, what else are we going to say about that? I think that's it at the moment. Let's jump away and we're going to look at PulseChain volume. So volume at the moment, $24.4 million on PulseChain as we speak. And of course, looking at the 24 hours, Now, this volume doesn't include Famous, does it? So it's just picking up PulseX 9mm 9-inch PDEX and probably Uniswap. And I don't know if there's too much going on these other ones. Let's have a quick look at Pulse Rate. No, 2,600 SparkSwap, 2,400. Now, SparkSwap was great. I really enjoyed SparkSwap. They had some great offerings. Volume's really fallen off that though. And then of course Uniswap typically does contribute 50k. Sometimes it gets even higher, 150 or something. That's actually sometimes these PDEX and Uniswap swap. Now I've not really played around with PDEX.vision. Let me know in the chat if you guys have. But that is doing 67k. But really, it's 9-inch doing 239k, 9mm doing 1.6 million, and of course PulseX doing the bulk of the work there for 22.4 million. And of course we've got Dex Aggregator sitting in behind, pumping a lot of volume through, like Batias, I guess PortalX, and a few others. So that's kind of in play right now. Yeah, and then we've got Famous sitting offside. It's not really on Dick Screener. So we probably need to do some coverage of Famous, some of their products coming up. Diamond Hand in the house there. Woohoo! Good to see Diamond Hand. Big shout out. All right, so let's move on and get into see what is hot right now on the 24 hours. So we've got Tesla Dyna, been around for 12 hours. The latest little pump there, up 3,700%. So it's on the move. It's got a lot of volume going through it, 343k versus 28k liquidity. So let's have a quick look at that. That is Dyna there. Let's see. If anyone knows who this is, because I haven't had a chance to check, of course. Just trying to see the set. Sometimes when you look at the description, you can kind of see who's associated to, because they kind of tend to write the same way. So yeah, that looks kind of look familiar there. Tesla is the first crypto futurist restaurant on PulseChain. So it's taken a little while to get that on the chain, because I watched the launch video of that with all the vloggers going into the old Tesla one there. But the chart certainly looks good. So you can check that out. What else there? Whale Bay, been around 5 months, up 393%. So that just got pumped out of nowhere from the looks of it. And a lot of volume going in there in the last couple of hours. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 hours of decent volume, pushing that up to quadruple 4,600 on the old Whale. And Whale Bay, I should say. Welcome to Whale Bay, like in the south coast of Hexaco. There we go. So that is out and about. What's the next one? Dump.tires. I don't know. Up 172%. 223K volume has been around for 12 hours as well. I guess it's probably related to this Dyna Tesla, is it? I'm not sure if they have a website for that, do they? No. Dump.tires. Is there actually a website called Dump.tires? Anyway, that's out and about. A parody of pump tires. There we go. A parody of pump tires. All right. What else? We got USDC up 132%. Been around for 19 hours. I guess it's a little bit rude, but it is given we're a family channel. But that is out and about, getting sold off pretty hard right now, though, so to speak. So that is USDC. We got Briar, of course. Briar there, the little puppy dog of Rackham Rochelle. Now, I don't believe he launched this token, but he's decided to support it and buy it up, and says that's going to be used for some of his protocols, which I guess that you're adding a lot of value there. We have waited for kind of a Rackham Rochelle token, and it seems like he supported this pump tires version here. So yeah, game on. So yeah, if he's going to put it on his platforms and use it as he calls it the meme coin of PulseChain. Well, I don't know about that, but certainly with a whale behind it of his size, it's going to be pretty well supported, and therefore probably going to be one of the top performers if he continues that support. So that is the play. He did sort of tease that he may launch a new version of Briar if there was any issues, I guess, any background issues. But that is the kind of play there on the old Briar, and so kind of up 81%. So followed on with Briar, we also had Liberty Swap, right? The big new cross-chain provider moving towards 40 chains, and was it three tokens on, and infinite chains, infinite tokens, I guess. Whatever you want to call it, multi-token. Let's call it multi. We got Peacock there, doing pretty well still, 74%, sitting at 3100th of a penny. We'll have a quick look at this one. I haven't really covered this too much because it's been covered by a lot of influencers, and it is what it is. And that is the chart. So it's managed to. It had a little battle around 0.2 of a penny. Managed to break free from that, and now it's having a battle around 0.3 of a penny. There we go. That is the old Peacock, and no doubt, I guess you have to keep track of Liberty Swap to see if they're going to, utilize that in some way, just like Briar for Rackham Rochelle. Now we're coming back to more pump tires. Hex, can you believe it? We're up to like 6 months now for pump tires. That's crazy. Half a year now. Is it half a year anniversary for pump tires? Should we have a bit of a party for that? I don't know. We shall. What do we got for that? We got little horn. I think that's about it. I'm gonna have to get a little party thing, and I've got party visuals. I just don't have party. Party. Actually, I've got the visuals. Have we got the visuals? I haven't got them activated on here, but I do have visuals for party poppers. Let's see. Where's my party? Maybe I can add it on. Let's see. I don't know. It's going to be challenging. Let's see. We got party poppers. Let's see if this works. Add the scene. Let's see. I don't know what it's going to do, but we're gonna have fun. Party poppers for pump tires. I don't know what's it doing. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's try this. What's that? Is it doing anything? Yay! Right. There we go. That's brand new, guys. It's the first time I've used this, so that's pretty cool. We got sound effects too. Yeah. We got sound effects as well. That's awesome. So pump tires celebration, guys. Fireworks. That's all. There we go. About to get real. Did anything happen? I didn't see anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. The reason why I couldn't see anything because I'm looking at the wrong live stream because I'm looking at the old one that didn't go live. That's hilarious. All right, so let me know what you think of some of the new effects. We've got other stuff as well, but I don't know. What's this one here? We'll try one more. This is a third. We've got more. Oh, how about that? Valentine's Day. No any pictures like that. You've got the heart. Uh, all right, what's this one here? We'll do one more because it's kind of fun. Make me laugh anyway. Let's see what this one does. There we go. It's called Stars or something. We'll find out. Oh, yeah, boy. All right, so that's kind of cool. Some fun stuff there. What's this thing? It's got recent emojis. What does that do? Oh, it puts an emoji on there. Oh, wow, that's crazy. There's so many of them too. Oh my gosh, that is sick. Let's put the party one on. See what that does. Is that doing it? Oh well, I don't know sound effects from the looks of it, but that's pretty much it. Anyway, not playing around, guys. Not playing around. Not playing around. I'm gonna get rugged. I'm gonna get rugged. All right, so let me just delete that anime for a minute. So there we go. There we are. So you never know the movie magic. Movie magic. Anyway, that was like a little intermission. Little intermission. We got pump tires hex up 52%. So we got some real nice gainers amongst the meme coins and pump tires and things. 52% there. Peppy is up 50% as well. And of course, we had people in here talking about Peppy the other day, but it's up quite nicely. NPC, it's been around for 4 months. That's up 40% there. Doge is pump tires is up 30%. Beast from OG Web Chef, still down around 30 cents though, 32 cents, but it is up 30% today. So that's really been under pressure. The old OG Web Chef there. We've also got remember from OG Web Chef as well, up 27%. The main coin for pump tires up 23% right now. So let's have a look at that, shall we? Let's have a look at pump tires. And this is a little comeback that all pump tires. This is on the daily, so it's come back up quite a bit. Was down. Can you believe it? It's 0.6 of a penny, and now it's up. What did I say? 62 of a penny. Now it's up. It's 0.2 of a penny at the moment. So having a nice little comeback there. Let's look how that looks against the rest of history. So that's actually doing pretty well. The old pump tires there. So game on, guys. Game on. That's probably pretty much it. Now we've also got Solana down here, pump tires as well. I haven't seen that one here, actually. I don't know if I've ever seen it here, but that's up 21%. And then, of course, we've got X Game from Firewhale. So, we got the whale strategies, right? It's what I call the whale strategy. We've got Briar, I guess, is now, Rack and Rochelle. And now we've obviously got X Game, which is going to be way bigger, right? Because it's going to be a big decentralized crypto casino. And that is looking fantastic. Look at that X Game there. And the news hasn't even launched. It hasn't even launched yet. So it's not even, there's no news to price in. So that's crazy. That's crazy. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We've got Hex A from good old PulseChain farm, the latest farm coming out. And of course, we know there's a new farm coming in Syncerator. I think Syncerator is it from Fazil Abdul. We got Bitcoin, BTC Bitcoin. Around pump tires around up 16% and most wanted. So we've got a lot of cool coins. We're up to number 20 with most wanted. We're up 15%. We've got 15%. Obviously related to Hex A is also Blitz, and that is also up 15% with PulseChain. ALGO there on the back of Hex has been a really good performer, up 15%. We're expecting some really bullish things on that. Hex runs, ALGO. Any of these key sort of leverage plays on ALGO on Hex are going to be amazing. BFF is Best Friends Forever. Is it? That is up 15% as well. I've been around for over a year. And what else? There's Sparta, number 6. Sparta. I can't do the spit part. This is Sparta. I can't remember. Have you ever watched? Was it Jared? Jared. I can't remember the name of the actor. Jared or something like that. Let me know in the chat. But he did a little talk about how he did a number of takes for This Is Sparta. And then he said, "Hey, wait, I want to do one more." And that's, I think, the final one that's in the movie is the one he did last. And of course, he overemphasized it all, and it was a brilliant take. But apparently, everyone off on the side was all laughing at the boldness. But it turned out to, I think, to be the best one, right? All right, so we got a couple of people in the house there. Brennan says easily distracted. Lol. Yeah. Sorry about that. The divergence there. We got Hex to Mars. Peppy. Hey, look, there's a supporter. Peppy's doing well today and has been doing quite well. Hex Vader as well. Hey, good to see Hex Vader in the house there. Big shout out as well. Now, let's see. We got your mum at number 24 at the moment, at 15%. We got Intern, another one of these Liberty Swap mascots, up 13% as well. And of course, what else did we got? Obviously, Hex sitting at number 30. Look at Hex. Hex is going all the way from number 30 to almost 39. Look at all these peers of Hex. We've got 7 of them. And in the middle, we've got Trump tires. So Hex doing pretty well, up to 13%. And we really like to see Hex continue to its run to break out through new levels and lead PulseChain to glory. I think that's kind of the play there. But Trump tires, Trump pump tires is up 12% or 13% almost. RSI oversold also up pretty similar as well. UFO at number 39 is up 12%. And Pulse Puppy up 12% as well. PulseChain, that's that big new farm, is up 12%. And that's the one that's associated to these ones up here, Blitz and Hex A. And of course, they're based on Hex and PulseX, right? So kind of cool for that. Just give new people who are not familiar. Finvestor, of course, is kind of the grandparent of all the OG web chefs, and that is up 11.8% at $9.73. And then font number 43 is up 11% as well. Cardano pump tires. So yeah, we've got we've got mostly a lot of memes and pump tires, but we've certainly got some of the the popular ones in here, I would say. So yeah, a few OG web chefs mixed around, and then of course the cores with the Hex token there, and PulseX not too far behind. So PulseX coming in at number 40 to 46, up 10%. Staked ETH up 10%, and those are 47. So we've got 47 over 10%. And we've got some honorable mentions just below, because they're just below 10% right now. Surf Token from Crypto Paradise. What a great team they are. And looking forward to more stuff from them. And then we've got SolidX, the other whale, right? The fire whale. SolidX, of course, is related to X Game, or X Game, I should say, is related to SolidX. And this is going to be the big decentralized casino. We're going to have two massive decentralized casinos on PulseChain. One will be X Game, which will include a crash game, and then a whole ton of decentralized games. We're expecting a very big marketing budget, probably the biggest one, as far as I know, that we will have, maybe with potential exceptions of Richard Ard or Rack and Michelle potentially, but I think it's probably much bigger than anything I'm aware of there. So X Game could be massive, and of course the big network effects as well, with a lot of influencers, not just on PulseChain, but actually off PulseChain, what we're expecting there, and multiple products to be launched. We've seen the Telegram trading bot, but we're expecting at least 3 other major products as far as I know at this stage. So keep a lookout for that. Going to be pretty viral. Could be one of the viral games on PulseChain. PulseChain's about to go lit. Honestly, forget everything that's happened in the past. Since the 7th of July, we are in a new era. And so I really would forget everything in the past. We really are in a new era now. And look at what's coming down the line. We're in the market cycle we're in. It's going to be absolutely, truly glorious, guys. And so we've got the perfect lineup pretty much set up. So it is fantastic. So enjoy. So we've got SolidX at $12.50, up 9.6%, looking pretty good. 9mm as well. Now I want to talk about 9mm. They've been pretty consistent with their updates with APRs and things, so they're churning away. They've been given a lot of giveaways and NFTs and things like that, so it's been pretty cool from them. Good old Communist, Communist there, very popular project. Communist, obviously another hex play, and of course I never like the name Communist, but it's certainly it's got good tokenomics there, so we'll keep a lookout for that. As well. ABC and the up 9%, etc. So we've got quite a few. And here, look at number 56. Hey guys, we're going to go right to the back here. We've got Derek in the house there. And look at that, Rhinofy. Look, we're going to have a little look at Rhinofy. Should we do that? Let's have a look at Rhinofy here. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? It snuck away here. I saw it here. Rhinofy, bam. Look at this chart, guys. Look at this chart. OMG. It's looking pretty badass. And let's go to the daily chart. That's the daily. Look at that. That's looking pretty strong. And, this is 28 days and 26 days and 18 hours ago. And you guys know it has a special part of its tokenomics on a 28-day cycle. The first 28 days is particularly unique because it has a big sell tax, and it goes down to 6% from, I think it's 25. And, so buy tax is 6%. So you can buy in quite reasonably there. Sell tax just in the first 28 days. But then after 28 days, it's 6% sell tax after that. So 6 and 6, as we say. So take note of that. I think it might be in the quick intel, is it? The quick intel? It doesn't show that there, but you got all the tokenomics there. Now, this is a big partner, is got Crypto Paradise. So Crypto Paradise love the rhinos. We love the rhinos, and it's doing pretty well. Let's have a look at the countdown on the 28-day charge. And that chart's already looking good, right? You guys can see it's already looking good. We got 1 day and 15 hours and 58 minutes and 54 seconds, 53 seconds, 52 seconds until this launches. And that's going to be absolutely epic. So pretty cool. 50% of the pulse. Let's go to the charging cycle there. How much pulse have they got there? 426 million pulse in there so far. And the charge cycle is going to happen there. I think they take 50% of that, if I remember rightly. Put it in the buy and burn and start buying and burning and things like that. And you also get some sweet rewards too while you're there. Pretty cool. So looking good there. I would suggest if you want to find out more, jump into their Telegram. That's probably the way to do. But that is Rhinofy, and that chart looks magnificent, and it's about to go next level, I think, with the old supercharge cycle there, about to hit the market within the next day and a half. So there we are. I guess it's the one of the opportunities on PulseChain that you may or may not have heard about, but there it is, Rhinofy. Let's jump all the way down here. I think we had a few others I'm going to talk about quickly. We're going to pick up a few. Let's see here. We got 9-inch down here as well. We got Top Hat down there, incentive token down here. Incentive token is about to go over $2 too again, so that's kind of cool. We should see that happen today. 9-inch there is ticking away there. We know that A-Bit Hex is back, right? He's back on the deck, right? A-Bit Hex, it says big things are coming for 9-inch, so we'll keep a lookout for that. Also saw Sun Minimal. Obviously, this is affected by the company's strategy and the buy and burn. Now, because they control the buy and burn, they can set the tone. Like if they want to pump this to all high glory, they could do it right at any time. They've got that much money, millions of dollars sitting in their buy and burn treasury. They could do it at any time. And if you don't believe me, that's my estimations based on their last year income, which would have gone up, and that income is about to go up dramatically, probably another 250 million euros is what we're expecting with their doubling of their plant. And apparently that project is basically pretty much sold out. And so we're expecting big things there. September, August, October. Keep a lookout for that. Now, with corporates, just like with developing teams, they can often be 2 more weeks later. Right? So you always got that play in there. But we're going to keep close tabs to how accurate actions follow words, right? So that's the key thing there. And like I say, they could pump this anytime they want with the buy and burn. Right? So just take note of that. It is an investment play and is one of my Magnificent 7. So we'll keep track of that. If you want to find out more, jump into the Strategy Club. Links in the video description. In fact, yeah, if you haven't joined up, definitely join up Strategy Club. The links in there. Only $35 a month. So fantastic value, guys. Getting out. Now, I'm doing my monthly report hopefully tonight. So that's going to be a monthly report. And so you're going to be, if you do join up right now, you will make it for that report coming out of the press. And also bigger thing, the Crypto Night Show top 10 index as well is going to go in there also. So join up today on that one. If you want to just become a general member in the community, yeah, it's $12.50 a month in Discord. Join up. It is a fantastic place to be. Right. So kind of cool. All right. So let's jump away from there. We're just going to go through a few more down the list here. Obviously, we're expecting a new project from Ink Printer. So actually, we might jump over to the to the X account there. Now, X Printer Ink Dollar just got on Liberty Swap. If you guys haven't heard about that, so now you can directly buy Ink Dollar on Liberty Swap. So that's pretty cool. Fast Abdul, of course, is the one of the founders of Ink Printer. I think he's got a bit of a team that does that. But they're about to launch incinerators, as I understand. So we're going to try and get a few more details on that. But that's one of the upcoming launches. I think it's on the 5th or 6th. I think it's the 6th of the month, if I'm right. So that's coming up as well. So keep a lookout for that. It's one of the 4 liquidity forks, Ink Printer, but they're about to launch a farm, right? So a new farm coming to PulseChain, I think on the 6th, if I remember rightly. Yeah, that's about 2 days or so. Or it's either that or Beta Bank. We're going to get the Beta Bank soon. That's the kind of play there. Let's keep scrolling down some of these leaderboards. And let's see what else is we got going down here just that I can talk about in particular. Atropa, of course, down here up 5%. Teddy Bear Takeover down up 4% as well. And Liquid Loans down there as well. So we've got some heavyweights down there. And then we've got GoPulse down there as well, just under 11 cents, up a little bit there at the moment. But all of them down on Pulse, right? Anything that is lower than, 8% is down on Pulse. So anything really at number 65. So the bottom third is all lower than Pulse. So whenever you think of a leverage, you always think that how much more Pulse ratio can you go up versus Pulse? And of course, we've got a third of the market actually below that on the move. So everything above this unseen token, UM65, is pretty much doing as good, if not better, than Pulse at the moment if it has a Pulse pair. So that is the play. Who else have we got in house? We've got a couple more comments. Wookie says we are off the reservation. We are indeed. Glory, glory, hallelujah, says Hexavator. I'm not sure what that was referring to, but hallelujah indeed. Wookie says it's like going upstairs to the bunker. You have no idea where Super is heading. See, that's funny. Looking good, says Derek on the old Rhinofy. It certainly is looking good, that chart. So we're looking forward to the charging. And we got Wookie in the house as well. Strategy Club, join up today, where you can use his link or the one in the video description. Join up to Strategy Club. Fantastic. Wookie in the house there, the Taurus Slayer. Big shout out there. And looking at what's fastest slow today. Yeah, fastest slow. All right, so yeah, it's a funny day. It's a quirky day, as you guys know. It's a quirky day today, but we've got a green day, and that's what counts, right? I think that's it for at the moment. We're going to get into we're going to switch from PulseChain, and we're actually not switching PulseChain. We're going to be making a detour We're going to be mid detail. Actually, we are talking about PulseChain, but we're going to go to BetterBank. So BetterBank is launching coming up. So we've got a BetterBank launch coming up. We've got this is going to be pretty exciting. So it's only 3 more days away. So this must be the one I was thinking on the 6th. So yeah, BetterBank is launching, and you guys know it's going to be bullish for PDI, right? It's going to be bullish for PDI. So let's talk about that. It's got a testnet DApp on at the moment, but this is we've got showcase UI, have we? We've got oh, it's not working. Okay. So we're going to have this is going a modified fork of Aave. It is. I think Aave v3. I think they call it. So this is going to be coming up, and it's going to be taking PDI, Pulse, and PulseX. So another bullish one for PulseX there, and that's going to be huge, right? I thought they might even take Wrap Bitcoin. That would have been a kind of cool move, I think. But in any case, maybe there's about an issue about propensity there and the scale. But that is BetterBank, so it's coming out. So awesome. It's going to be cool. BetterBank, form of Aave there. Look forward to that. So it's coming up in about 3 days, 3 days' time from BetterBank. So that's one launch. The other launch, of course, I talked about briefly. We're going to try and get more details, and that is the Incinerator one, the new farm there from Fast Abdul, and the ink printed guys from the fourth liquidity fork on PulseChain, which is, if you guys are not familiar, is a stablecoin protocol from Ethereum. And so we're excited about where that will go. And then, of course, we've got this third launch, which we're going to talk about, which is Unity. And, of course, Unity is going to be like Taurus on Ethereum / Titanx, but it's going to be on PulseChain. And it's a major game there. I think I've got the website, Unity here. So this is the website. And this is going to be launching on PulseChain. And, look, Taurus is doing fantastic. And it's starting to really run away. We're starting to get that adoption wave that we were looking forward to. Thought there was a high probability of it. Obviously, nothing's ever guaranteed, but given the power of the protocol, we really thought that was going to happen. So now, not only are we going to have Taurus on a Titanx Ethereum, we're going to have it on PulseChain, but it's going to be different, right? So with Taurus, you have Titanx and Ethereum. On the Unity, you're going to have Pulse and PulseX. Huge. And as in the title of the video, it's going to have a 20x PulseX burn, relatively speaking, which that rate is huge. So if you have a lot of volume going through it, that's a powerful PulseX burner as well. So it's going to be burning a lot of PulseX, and it's 20 at a 20 times rate. Typically, what we see with the buy and burn with through fees through volume. So really massive, but probably more as important as that is, it's going to be offering high potential yield, and obviously there's going to be probably. Imagine the more and more PulseChain influencers will pick up on it. And of course, as you guys know, I'm a crossover influencer, so I cover PulseChain and Titanx as well. And I will be covering X1 chain as well from Jack Levin, the old vampire, there. And of course, when he finally gets it out, we're expecting September for X1, or maybe November at the latest. So that's based on his words. And so, yeah, we're looking forward to this. This is going to be huge. This is going to be gigantic on PulseChain. We're always looking for killer apps on PulseChain. I think we're looking at one right here with Unity. And I think it's going to be on a scale even bigger than Taurus. I think Taurus is going to be super successful, like hyper successful, but this is going to be on PulseChain. We have a bigger influencer audience, a group, more dedicated, more fierce. And of course, we also have, a pretty dynamic, large and growing community as well. So I think this is going to run away. So yeah, if you want to get in the Strategy Club, learn more about Unity, because we're going to be covering that in Strategy Club, then join up. Links in the video description for that. But yeah, here's a basic thing for this. So obviously do your own due diligence, not financial advice. Check out Taurus. And some people will be doing a split strategy, right? Going into Taurus on Ethereum and going into Taurus on PulseChain. It's kind of a good risk management and hedge and diversification, all those other principles. But actually, you're going to have probably 2 different ROIs, 2 different protocols operating at different speeds. So it's going to be pretty fun, but I'm expecting huge things for Unity. And Unity is like a vortex as well. The more that goes into it, the more it will burn PulseX. It's going to be supercharging that. So it's a win-win for ROI and a win-win for that. But it's just the maths is set up to suck in all this capital, and it's going to be possibly very much one of the top killer apps on PulseChain. I think we're probably going to end up with a good half a dozen during this bull cycle of killer apps. And I think this is going to be one of them, and it's going to be absolutely powerful, and it's moving first. So going to be really exciting with that. So imagine people are going to be pairing up with Unity too. Imagine setting up LP webs with Unity That's pretty crazy. We've already seen Trade Brawl, right? Trade Brawl there from Ali Kane, and he's already their prize pool is based on Taurus creations, and of course they've got very high yields at the moment. Now we're expecting those to come down, of course, as the supply and demand dynamics happen. But once we get past day 89, we're going to see some pretty powerful things on Taurus, and then we should see the same thing play out on PulseChain. And the timing in the cycle is perfect, right? We all know the timing for launching this project is absolutely fantastic. So keep a lookout for that Unity, a major game changer. So want to learn more about it, talk more about it, jump in the strategy chat. Links in the video description for that. And I think Wookie posted his there. Right, there it is. Bam. All right. So let's jump away to Taurus. So Unity is coming. I'll post the link to the site here, and also Cryptographics, who's the founder, has covered this today in a live stream about 2 hours ago. You can check that out too. That is a good old Unity there. Coming to PulseChain, and of course a lot of love going to happen there. You want to look out for Unity. It's going to be huge, going to be massive. All right, let's jump over to Taurus. So I was going to say is. All you're going to have to do is find out, how good it is. It's going to be amazing. Let's get into Taurus. I was going to say something, but we're going to leave that. We're going to go to stats here. So let's see. We're at $9.30 at the moment for Taurus. So it's been, moving between about $9 or maybe let's say $8.80 and $10.20, something like that. It's been moving in that range. Let's go to the stats though. We're currently on day 25. This is on Ethereum, of course, with Titanx. And we've got 7 hours and 13 minutes into day 25. Can you believe we're already on day 25, guys? It's time flies when you're having fun. The Taurus payout at the moment is $912,000. Now, as more people come in, the more self-fulfilling this number becomes, right? So that's the key thing now. And we've got some pretty special stuff. So look at we haven't got a lot of supply at the moment. So just remember that. The first supply hit that we're expecting is from the 27th onwards. So we're still about 2 days away before we see the first sort of challenge to the tokenomics. So let's see where we're at the moment. We've got 17,000 tokens in liquid supply, pretty much circulating, or total supply, I should say. Then we got the burn supply, 3,600, and we got stake Taurus, 5,800 at the moment. But probably the more important ones are the shares, 2.96 billion shares. So imagine what Cryptographics has done is he's flipped things on its head. People. There's a fixed inflation profile, so it started off with about 8.5 million tokens at the beginning on day one, and now it's up to I think 11.1 or something like that. Let's have a quick look on the MEX. It's on the 11.1, and let's scroll down here. It's 11.1. Yeah, it's 11.1 million. So at the moment, and it's adding a certain amount of tokens a day. So it's adding at the moment it's going to be adding 98,100 tokens, and that's going down. That started off at 100,000. Remember. So maybe 8.5 million, and then you add on 100,000, and then you add on, less than 100,000 every single day because it's going down by 0.8%. So the maximum possible Taurus that could ever be in the future is 125 million. That gives you an idea. And then of course you can burn that off, right? You can burn that off with the buy and burn to some degree. So that's kind of some of the tokenomics. But what it's doing, it's burning about 4% of Titanx every day. It comes in, it's burning a percentage of that every time you do a buy. And the key thing is if there's a certain amount of inflation, in other words, a certain amount of tokens, then how do you allocate that? Well, that's allocated through the shares. And that's why shares are so important, is the total amount of shares. So 2.96 billion shares right now. And of course, as more people come in and do creations and staking, the more shares there are, right? And therefore, it dilutes the inflation profile. So instead of some big whales getting bigger and bigger and bigger just by putting more in, this is actually going to spread out the tokens more and more and more as more and more people come in. So it's very clever. He's flipped everything on its head in Titanx. It also, of course, is burning Titanx. I said on Unity, we're going to be burning PulseX, something like 4% of what comes in. While here, we're burning Titanx instead. So already 200 billion Titanx has been burned and gone forever. And this is going to just continue as the project goes. We're only on day 25 as the project moves forward. And we get constant, economic energy in there. It's going to just keep doing that over and over. So pretty cool. Now, we talked about inflation. We talked about the shares. And of course, how do you get shares? Well, you can do creations and you can stake. So we've got two ways of getting shares, but both of these two types of ways are getting more shares. So we're just adding more shares and getting more dilution of that inflation, if that makes sense. And of course, at the moment, we're only sitting at 1.1 million, and that's going to add like 98,000, eventually 97,000 a day. 96,000. It gets lower and lower and lower. So that's what heads us up to that total amount of 125 million. But of course, we're buying and burning some of those tokens on the way. So that is very, very important. Now, the creation at the moment, we're sitting at 14,330%. And we've obviously got staking at 2,723% because the price is doing so well, right? $9.42 just went up while we we're on the live stream. And but the one thing I was going to say about that is that we've got our first supply challenge coming out, right? So first supply challenge. So as people go in with Titanx and stake ETH or ETH, they go Titanx or ETH. This will be like Pulse or PulseX on Unity. They are creating shares, right? And they're getting an ROI relative to that based on the current price and the amount of people coming in, right? So how it moves around. And so as that capital is coming in, the Titanx and ETH, it's going into the buy and burn treasury, as I call it. And so we've got a buy and burn, and that's sitting on some pretty healthy numbers. And obviously, if Titanx goes up and ETH goes up, then these numbers are going to blow up, right? They're going to blow up to the upside in US dollars. And of course, we've also got a buy and burn. So some of the money is going in that goes into creating and staking, at least is going into the buy and burn and going into building a liquidity. So it's making the liquidity pool bigger and bigger and bigger. So making this a much bigger enterprise, as you would say. And so it's pretty cool. And then we have a fractal as well. This is going to be called on day 110. And that this is all going to go into the buy and burn, right? So this stuff's going to go in there. So as you can see, there's tons of money in here right now. So pretty cool. So you add all those up, and look, they're going to be probably big enough soon. Taurus will get big enough, maybe in a week's time, to be able to register on the strategic ETH reserve. So that could be pretty exciting. Looking forward to that happening. And that's kind of the play right now with that. So let's go check the numbers overall. And the way you can look at this now, well, if we're looking at this on Ethereum and Titanx, we're going to have the same product essentially on PulseChain, which is pretty exciting. But there's more. There's more. Wait, there's more. So, just like I said before we move on to that, just like I said, you create shares. Well, when people, when these stakes mature, when the creations mature, the shares come out of the pool, right? So we've got shares going into the pool, diluting the inflation, but we also have shares going out of the pool, right? And that means the ROI goes up, right? And so therefore, people are going to go, whoa, the ROI is still pretty attractive. I'm going to go back in, and that increases shares in the pool, and it comes out. So that's kind of that share in and share out, and that affects the yield, right? So remember, that's a key factor in the yield generator there. All right, so at the moment, we've got $956,000 have come in, and this is 3 hours, updated 3 hours ago. So it's almost at $1 million. Remember, if Titanx goes up or ETH goes up, this is all going to go, swimmingly up into the over $1 million and beyond. And then, of course, we've got the total ETH deposited there. This is a little bit overstated. Apparently, there's more probably about 85 ETH or so, but it's definitely hitting up to the 100 ETH or so. And then, of course, the Titanx there is probably well over 3.6 trillion there at the moment. Let's go quickly look, shall we, on the old Titanx. I'm going to go have a look at that. Bam. Imagine if Titanx turns around, guys. Imagine if Titanx turns out. It's going to be insane in price. What's going to happen to Taurus? Insanity. Or the price turns around there. When the price turns around, I should say. I just think it's a matter of time from my point of view. So we're looking at Taurus. Yeah, 3.52. Actually, that looks like it's actually got pretty close to the number there. Actually, it's a little higher this time. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but that is pretty cool. Normally it's understated. All right, so let's move on. 11.1 million is the future inflation. Remember, it's adding about 98,000, but that's decreasing every day. Adds new inflation to that. And that inflation is being more than offset probably by the amount of people coming in. As people come in, that inflation's getting absorbed on average even lower. So pretty cool. And we can see that in this chart, right? So this chart here shows that this one here, I think, was about 8.5 million on day one. I think day 2 or 3, it was at 4.3 million. And now it's sitting at 1.8 million tokens on this creation here. Isn't that insane? So it's going down all the time because there's more people coming. These future inflation candles get smaller, and smaller. And Cryptographics has talked about he expects it to get below 1 million on this main candle on day 89. Now, all the other candles, of course, here are generally getting flatter as well. And, of course, we can see at the future end, day 111, 112, that these are quite large. And the reason why is because people are coming into the system. So we're getting a second wave of adoption, which is exciting. And I don't think it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. It's going to be pretty cool. Now, as I said to you, the first day I'm expecting some challenge to the supply and demand is probably day 27, which is only 2 days ahead of us. So we haven't got a lot coming out, a couple hundred coming out tomorrow. And then we've got a big jump from that. So we're going to be, what's that, another 200, another 1,600 coming out on day 27. So that's the first time I think we'll have a significant first challenge to the supply. And then, of course, every day thereafter, we're going to have a bit more challenge there as well as we add bigger numbers than we've been having maybe 100, 300 tokens. Well, it's going to jump much bigger there. So that's going to be really interesting to see the adjustments there. Now, people can always take those tokens and stake, but if they're short players, maybe they'll just sell them, and we'll see what happens there. So that's going to be interesting on the charts the next couple of days. And then, of course, we're moving into day 37. We're going to be moving forward. But the next day, really, for challenge is towards day 40 or so. So let me just jump through there. Day 40, we're looking pretty good. We'll probably have 40,900 new tokens when we start off at 20,000. So we've got another 40,000 there. So a doubling of supply or tripling of supply if you take the original value. And then we start getting into the future days. Then you can sort of see it going up on the June dashboard. So that's kind of it right now. So let me post the links to these just so you guys can reference them yourself and check them out on your own terms. And then here's the June dashboard as well for tourists. So you can check that out too. And of course, I posted the Unity one ahead of you. So that is the Taurus right now. And that is the general report for Taurus. So you can analyze it as well and watch the live streams of cryptographics. And there's a few other influencers out there. I think Rex to Riches covers this and a couple others. So check it out. Let's see. All right, so that's kind of the play. Let's go down to some of the other stuff that I think is pretty interesting. This chart here talks about how many people are coming out. So rather than the volume of tokens coming out, the amount of people coming out. So that's also interesting in psychology, right? How many of these people will just be short-term players? Most of the ones short-term, you would expect that to be the case, but maybe they change their mind and start to realize actually the tokenomics is pretty good. Maybe I should go long and stake those. So we'll see how that plays out. Now, creations are really starting to run away. Look at us, 1,539 and stakes at 146. But this is the chart we've really been looking at, right? Because adoption just helps fuel the fire. I mean, it's a great project. And of course, the more adoption you have, the better it becomes. It's even better and better, right? The more stuff it comes in, the better it actually becomes. So we've got we had a big pickup because we're only doing about 24, 27 creations on day 21 and 20, and now we jumped since day 22. We're now up at 1,400. And we're now at 63. So we jumped from about 24 to 27 to 23 on day 22, 55 on day 23. And then 56 on day 24, the day we just finished only about 8 hours ago. And now we've got a brand new day of 15 already. So we're starting off strong. 15 is a good start at this time of day. We saw that yesterday and it ended up with some pretty good numbers. And you can also see in the orange. So the orange chart is just the accumulation of those, right, of those creations. And you can see we've just started to, we were sort of, rolling over a little bit or just flat. And now we've started to pick up. And you can see that picking up there. Pretty exciting. So also staking, we had some good days in staking, which helps push demand onto it's one of the things that even though we've got more inflation coming out on day 27, if we get people buying those and staking them, that absorbs a lot of that pressure. How much of that will we see? That's the question. Well, we've seen a little bit of it, and we've definitely seen a little bit of a pickup in the last couple of days, but will we see enough of it to do and stake? Now, maybe if the price comes down a little bit and people go, okay, I'll take that and stake it. So there's a risk-return trade-off with all those moves, right? So that's kind of where we are right now. All right, so that is the play. We only got 94 liquid holders right now. We've got a very small supply. You can see we only got a couple of counts. We've only got a couple hundred tokens in them. We'll see how that changes after day 27 and see how things rock and roll on the old Taurus. But Taurus is coming to PulseChain, and just like Taurus is burning up all that Titanex, 200 billion so far, that's going to burn up PulseX as well. And if we get bigger adoption straight out of the gate on Unity, on PulseChain, then this is going to be at an even faster rate, right, with the volume, with the amount of volume. So the rate's going to be 20 times higher approximately than the PulseX and buy and burn. And so this is game on for Titanex. PulseX. This is really huge. So keep a lookout for that. So some fun times happening for the old PulseChain. We've got so many launches coming up. Peter Bank, Incinerator. I think we've got Envy launching. Is Envy launched? I don't know. We've got Envy launching from Crypto Bro. That's coming up, and looking excited about that. The Radon team there doing some pretty cool stuff. So we've got a number of launches in play right now, and of course we see other teams launching as well on the old token list also. Sean says, PulseChain shakeout complete. Now we pump. I like that, Sean. I like that a lot. Everyone likes that. Everyone likes that for sure. Richard, do you like that? I think Richard
you
likes
could get
it
a
too.
God candle at any
We'll
moment.
ask Richard.
You could get a giant green candle at any moment because it's easier to get them because it takes less economic energy because there's less of it for sale.
And yeah, we look forward to that. We look forward to that. So I think Sean, Richard agrees with you. Pretty exciting times ahead for sure. Hey, DJ and Hexagon, big shout outs. Great to see you in the chat as well. So we're up to an hour on the live stream, and I think we're going to finish there. But man, we got such good things happening, right? We got such things. Thank you, Richard Hart, says Sean. Yeah, big shout out to Richard Hart there. And yeah, we got so many exciting things coming up, guys. It is game on. It is game on. And yeah, we have a few. We're always going to have a few little pullback days, obviously. But you know, it's getting exciting where we're heading. We've got the whales on the move. Rack and Michelle, Firewell, pretty close, I would say. We still got them on the move. We got some of the big project teams, the PDC, the Greys, the PDI community, all these you know, very vocal communities on the move as well. We have all these new tokens popping up every day, so making a vibrant chain. And we've got some big utility and ROI and staking protocols about to be launched this month. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's tons of other projects launching as well in the background. And of course, we're going to talk, I think we'll talk more and more and more about some of these projects that are coming up. So I hope you guys enjoy that. All right, take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. One thing I want to say about tomorrow is that the monster thread is out today. Is it out today? It is. It's out today, guys, I think. No, it's out tomorrow. It's out tomorrow. Monster thread is out tomorrow. Monster 13 week. PulseChain's hottest weekly news, of course. Very excited about that. I know that the editor-in-chief, Envious Crypto, is working very hard on that. And we're going to have some great news in there and some great DeFi and anime and GameFi. There's lots of different teams inside the Monster thread that are just some of the most active, some of the most engaged, some of the most best economics out there. And so look forward to that. The Monster thread is coming out tomorrow. Monster number 13, your boy. It's going to be so good. We got Brendan in the house as well. Everything to $1. Yeah, I like that. Everything to $1. And up onto the right as well. All right. Take care, everybody. I got to get off this show. I got to get off. We had a rough start, but we ended it strong. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Big shout out to Cryptographics. He's bringing Unity to PulseChain. Absolutely. I think it's going to be one of our killer apps this cycle. Keep a lookout for it. It's going to be very, very cool. All right. On that note, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. And bye for now, as we say. Bye for now. Should we play out the bullish video? Let's see if we got the bullish video. Let's see if I can find that first. And let's see if we got it. Have we got it? No, I haven't got it. What the heck? What sort of setup is this? What sort of setup is this? All right, take care, everybody. Peace out. Bye for now.